Hello and welcome back. So this video is just going to be a really quick one on the new holiday release from Rare Beauty, the Soft Pinch Blush Trio. And it is a trio of mini liquid blushes from her line. And I was really excited about these in particular because I have been meaning to get one of her blushes. And I wanted the one in Bliss the most, and it happened to be in this set. The whole set is $25, but you get three: one matte shade in Bliss and then two in the Dewy liquid blush in the shade Hope and Peace, and these two are new. But anyways, it cost $25, which is only a little bit more than one full-sized one, and you know, I had wanted this one already, and then for a few dollars more I can try two other like finishes slash colors, so I thought this was a perfect steal for me. And one thing to know about these liquid blushes is that they are very pigmented, so like I would never use up a whole bottle anyways, so I thought that the trio was like a perfect cop. Let me think. I like the formula already. I'm sure you can find lots of reviews on how they hold up. The main purpose of this video is just kind of to show swatches of them on my skin, because at the very least Hope and Peace are new to the lineup of colors. I think they're just limited edition, but anyways, the packaging is super cute. I think you get a very good size. The packaging is like, sometimes deluxe size samples or whatever are like too small that they're awkward to work with. I think these are really honestly just right. You still get like a nice doe foot applicator. I usually tap it onto the back of my hand first because I find it a little finicky just to tap onto my cheeks. So that's how I handle that. But these components are actually really nice. I think these are glass, which is pretty nice. Big fan of that. Not the like lid part, that's still plastic. But anyways, getting into the colors, I really wanted to swatch Bliss and Hope next to each other to show you, because in the tube they look super similar, right? And then even on my hand they look close-ish. So here is Bliss, which is in the matte formula, and then here is Hope, and then like here's both of them blended out, whereas Bliss is definitely more obviously matte, but it's more peachy pinky, like more of a bright pink, whereas Hope is much more like purpley mauvey. And then that definitely translates on the face as well. So I put Bliss on the right side of my face for swatches and Hope on the left side, and for the sake of comparison I used a beauty blender to blend both out, but I find that the matte formula works best either with fingers or a blush. It can kind of sit down, and like the beauty blender just doesn't really like work that well with the formula, in my opinion, to blend out and spread over the cheek. I just find it gets a little stubborn and stuck, but like I feel like the texture of my skin kind of dragging it out, which doesn't sound that good, but I feel like that works the best for me. Whereas the Dewy side blends out beautifully with a beauty blender. I think that's probably my favorite way to blend out the product, just to tap it on with my fingers and then blend it out using a beauty blender. Both are pretty pigmented, whereas I just feel like the Dewy side spreads better. So like the two formulas, you kind of have to work with them a little bit differently despite them being in the same line, but they are both very pigmented and pretty long lasting in my opinion. So yeah, and the end result I think is very beautiful regardless. And then right now on my face I am wearing Peace, which I feel like goes well with this warm toned kind of corally look that I have going on here. But yeah, again, just dabbed on with my fingers, blended out with a beauty blender, blends out super easily. I feel like it gives my skin a nice glow, but it sets right down, or I feel like set is the wrong word, but it feels very thin on my skin despite being that like glowy texture. It doesn't give any like tacky feeling to my skin at all. It's pretty thin while being like slightly hydrating. just a really nice formula overall. So I'm really glad that I actually was able to try out the Dewy formula at first, because I was really gunning for like this one in Bliss in particular, because I had initially tried out a sample of their matte formula and that was my favorite at the time. But yeah, they're both really good. I think all of these colors are very pretty, and they are definitely on like the lighter end as far as colors go, but I do feel like the shade Hope would look nice on, as long as you're into like such warm tone blushes, would look nice on a lot of different skin tones. I don't know about the other two as much, but either way, I think this trio is a really nice way to try out some colors, a couple different formulas. So yeah, this is a great way to grab some for potentially better value, but I guess that also depends on like what you value most. In any case, I hope these swatches were helpful. I really enjoy the Rare Beauty blushes, especially their liquid blushes to begin with. So yeah, happy with this purchase. Let me know if you have any questions, and thank you for watching.